Assalamualaikum everyone. I'm Samsul Arifin Shamil. So today we are going to cover Cambridge IGCSE ICT paper 3. The this paper is May-June 2018. The paper number is 3-1. So previously we have done data manipulation, as well as we have done documentation and presentation. In documentation we also have done mail merge as well. So today we're going to cover data analysis part from paper 3. So those who did not watch the previous videos, please go to my channel and you can uh, get help from there. On the other hand, probably inshallah today's lecture and today's data analysis part will be helping you a lot. So without further ado, let's start today's lecture. So from paper 3 we're going to cover data analysis part. So let's go over there. So you have to scroll a bit down. First we have to create the evidence document. We have to edit something in a evidence document. So it says that open the file J1831 evidence file. So let's open that file. So here is my source file. So this is my evidence file. So I opened it. So now let's see what does it say. So we opened this file. Make sure your name, serial number and candidate number will appear on every page of your evidence document by placing these details in the header. It says that you have to place it in the header. So let's go over here. So click insert tab and then from the header part select the 3-column option. Then I'm going to write down my name over here, Arifin Shamim. Then over here let's assume my center number is 112233 and let's assume my candidate number is 1234. So in this part my work is done. So we have done this part as well. And next it says that save this as a word processed document in your work area with the file name this followed by candidate number. So there is an example given. So I'm going to copy this from here. Let's copy it from here and let's open the evidence file, save as. So browse, I paste it over here. This is my source file and I'm going to select it as a Word document file. Then I'm going to paste it and followed by my candidate number. So this is my candidate number, then save, then okay. So my work in this part is done. Okay, so next it says that you will need to place screenshots and answer to questions in this evidence document. Okay, so we'll do that sooner. So let's scroll up to the part where is data analysis. This is our part, data analysis. So task 3, spreadsheet. So it says that you are going to prepare a spreadsheet model to calculate the number of bricks used to build a wall. Okay, so next question it says that identify the symbol used within spreadsheet formula for following mathematical operators. So in here it says that you have to place it in the evidence file. So these are the things you will find out in the evidence file as well. This is the evidence file. So here multiple sign. So as you know, multiple sign is the star sign. So we are going to place it over here, star sign. Then divided sign. So division sign is the slash sign. To the power of, so to the power of is the cap sign. Approximately you will find out over 6. So shift then press 6 on the keyboard. Then is not equal to, so is not equal to is the sign you have to give less than and greater than sign at the same time. Okay, so I'm going to change the font size. So I'm going to make it 14 here. So my work is done in this part. So we have done this part as well. save your evidence document. Okay, let's save it. Save. Okay, so next it says that open the file J1831 Estimator and J1831 bricks CSV file. So let's open that file. This is the Estimator file and this is the brick file. So this is okay. So now this is the Estimator file. Let's make it big. This is the brick file. Let's make it big. So I'm going to just resize the column width here, format auto column width. Okay, so this part is done. I'm going to select the data from here, then format auto column width. So my work is done up to this part. Next it says that edit the estimator file, so it should be looking like this. Okay, so let's edit that file, estimator. This is our estimator file. So up to C we have to select, then from here margin center, as well as this one C up to C. So let's margin center, because in the question it is up to C and the second row is also up to C. We have to merge it up to C, column C. So we merged it. Then let's change the font size. So let's select this one. Then also we have to make it bold. This is more bigger. Let's do 44. It's look good actually. Also we have to change the font size of this one. Let's go over here up to this one. So let's change. Yeah, it looks good. Okay, so we have to change the color as well, actually background color. So fill, I'm going to select this one. Okay, so let's go to the question. So we have done this part, and it says that save this as a spreadsheet with the file name this. So it says the J1813 underscore and followed by your central number and candidate number. Example is this one. So let's go over here, let's open it, file, and there is another thing. It says that as a spreadsheet, save this as a spreadsheet. So do remember that. Save as, browse. So this is our source file. So over here you have to select the Excel workbook, and then I'm going to change the file name, first candidate number 11233 underscore followed by our candidate number. This is our central number, this is our candidate number, then save. So our work after this one is done. Now in the next question it said that take a screenshot showing cell A1 to C1 of the spreadsheet including the row and column heading, place it in your evidence file. Okay, to do so I'm going to take a screenshot, then open your evidence file. This is evidence 6. I'm going to paste it over here, then let's crop it up to this part. Let's crop it up to this. It says that column, so row number 12, so this is row number 12. Okay, and we have to show the column number as well. So after this one is done. Okay, now let's make it big. Okay, so okay, that's fine actually. So we have done to this one. In here it says that A1 to C12, that's why we have selected A1 to C12, so up to this one. Okay, so next question says that place your name, central number and candidate number in the center of the header. Okay, so let's do it first. So open it from the insert tab. You will find out that this is the header and footer. Sometimes you won't find out this option over here, sometimes you will. So in case you do not find out this option over here, the header and footer option, then click in the home, sorry, view tab. From here, click in the page layout. So if you click the page layout, then you will have the header and footer option over here. So you can do it from here as well. So I'm going to go back to the normal view, then insert over here, header and footer. So I'm going to place my name over here first. Samaruddin Shamim, and followed by a candidate. And then we placed it. Then it says that place an automated file name including the file path on the right of the footer. So let's go to the footer part. Okay, just click over here. Let's go to the footer part. This is our footer part. So right of the footer, or yes, right of the footer. So we have to place a file name as well as the file path. So after selecting this, click in the design tab. Then from here you will find out the file path. Just click over here. Then the file path and the file name will automatically be added over here. After finishing your work in here, you have to click in the view tab. Okay, just click here. You have to click over here in the view tab, then click normal. Then your work up to this one is done. Okay, so let's highlight this part as well. Okay, so now it says that for step 17 to 20 you may enter test data to help your to help you create your model. Okay, so in here it says that restrict the data entry in in cell number B4. So first let's find out B4. So I usually prefer to find out a particular cell by clicking over here and by writing the cell number, then press enter. It will automatically take you to the cell over here. This is, so the cell will be highlighted over here. So then it says that restricted by S or D. So you can only put there S or D, nothing else. Nothing else you can put in that particular cell, and that should be other values should be restricted. So to do so, you have to click in the data tab. So after clicking the data tab, over here you will find out data validation. So select it, then this option data validation table will appear. Then from here you have to select list value. Then here I'm going to write down S. So what is written here? Capital S and capital D. So I'm going to write here capital S comma capital D. Okay, so then is there anything it says? Nothing. It doesn't say anything else. So our work up to this one is done. Then you can do another thing, but that's not the mandatory thing. So let's keep it up to this one, then press OK. So now you can see over here you will see a drop down list as like S or D. So just select S. If you want to put here another data, something like suppose A or capital A, then that data will not be validated by the software. That's why it won't allow you to put other data except S or D. So cancel it, just select any one. Okay, so our work up to this one is done, and it says that take a screenshot of your method of restricting the data entry. Please place it in the evidence document. Okay, so we are going to do this. So first we have to click again on the data tab, then validation. First you have to select the field, first you have to select the cell, then data, then data validation. Then we have to take a screenshot of this part. So let's take a screenshot, then go to your evidence file over here. So I'm going to place it over here, and let's crop it. The unwanted part I'm going to crop it from here. So this to this one. Okay, so let's crop it and let's make it bigger. So our work up to this one is done. So next it says that enter a formula in cell B10 to display. So let's find out the B10 first. So let's okay B10. So this is our B10 cell number. B10 single if the cell B4 contains S, double if the cell B4 contains D. Okay, so we have to use a formula over here that is called if function. So over here, so it says that if cell B4, that means if B4 is equal to S, then show, otherwise D. Sorry, if S, then write a single, otherwise show double. So this is the formula actually, but when you are going to write it in the Excel file, so in that case you have to write it something like so you have to first give equal sign, then if the bracket will be the same, then B4 is equal to, now here S is a text value. So whenever you are going to write a text in Excel, you have to give double quotation in the formula. So please do remember that you have to give double quotation. So I'm going to use a double quotation, then S, close the double quotation. Then for this part, as like here you can see, then show single. So here for then show you have to use a comma, only you have to use a comma. So comma, then show, then it says single, so it's also text, so you are going to use double quotation, then write single, then close the quotation. Then otherwise, for otherwise you also have to use another comma, otherwise show, so up to this one. So otherwise show, you have to use another comma, then again double quotation, then write double, then close the quotation. Then as you can see here, we have started the bracket over here, then you have to close the bracket. So this is the formula for if function. So let's do it in the Excel file. So here we have to write the formula. So equal if, here you can see logic test. So what is the logical test? So logical test is we have to select this cell. So this cell is equal to quotation equal to S, quotation close, then comma, if this value is true or something else, that means if this value is true, then you have to write down the true value. Suppose if the formula is fulfilled by the software, then what you want to show, whatever you want to show, you have to write after the comma. So I want to show here quotation, double quotation, I have to show here single. So I have written here single, then comma. If the software doesn't find S over here, then it will show double. So double quotation, double quotation close, bracket close. Here you can see single. So if I'm going to change it into D, you can see here double. So that's the formula here. Well, so we have done this part as well. So let's go here and select it. Okay, so we have done this part as well. Now enter a function in B9. So let's find out B9 first. So B, here it's B9. So enter a function in B9 to look up the name of the type of bricks using the file J1831 bricks CSV file. That means we have to use here lookup value or lookup function to find out the name of the type of brick. So we have to find out the name of the type of brick. So highlight it. So let's open the file. So here, name of the file of the brick. So this is the brick name and this is the brick code. So it says that if we put the brick code, so type of chosen brick, so if we put something over here, that's mean if we put the brick code over here, the brick name will be appearing in here. So that's the function. So to do so, we have to use the Vlookup formula over here. So let's start doing that. So equal Vlookup. After giving the function name, here it says that the lookup value. So on which cell you are going to take the value. So or on which cell you are looking after or looking to. So in here we are taking the value or taking the data from this cell actually, because it says the type of brick chosen. So in the question it says that iter function in B9 to look up name of the type of brick using the file CSV. So if you open this file, it says name of the brick is this one and brick code is this one. So if brick code is given in the software or in the Excel file, then brick name will be given by the software. So that's the function. So this is the brick chosen. So the lookup value should be this. So this is our lookup value. Then give comma. So after giving comma, it says the table array. Now from where to where you want to select the data, or you want to search the data. As like suppose this is the table and I want to look the data into this table. So you have to select the table array from where to where the data is placed and from where you want to take the data. So we are going to take the data from this file. So in here we are going to select the first two columns, because if you give the brick code, then the brick name will be appearing in the Excel file. That's why only these two columns is okay for it. Okay, so after doing that, just minimize it, then come back over here, then click over here and then give comma. As like you can see here, we have done the table array part. Now it says that the column index number. So in here the column index number is 2, because it says we have to show the brick name. We have to show the brick name. So the brick name is in here in column 2. So the column number will be 2. After that, give comma, and it says that true for approximate value or false for exact value. So in here, so we want the exact match. So that's why it should be false. Then after that, close the bracket, minimize this file, click here, that is enter. For the time being, you can see here there is no data, but if I'm going to place a value over here, something like, let's go over here, suppose I'm going to place S in that particular cell. Let's see what happens if I place S over here and press enter. You can see here it says that the brick name. So that's the function. So if you write down the code over here, if you are going to write down the code, then it in this cell you will see the brick name. Okay, so in this part, if you have any problem as like in VLOOKUP, please leave a comment below. I will definitely inshallah try to make a video on VLOOKUP only. If that will help you, alhamdulillah. So if you have any problem in VLOOKUP, please leave a comment below, so that I can understand that you have a problem in VLOOKUP, and definitely I will try to make a video on VLOOKUP only. Okay, so we have done this part as well. So now let's go to the next part. So here it says that some walls are single skin walls. These are 1 brick thick. Stronger walls are double skin. These are 2 bricks thick. To calculate the number of bricks that will be required for single skin wall, so here it says that single skin wall, the following formula is used. So basically here we have to use the if condition. So now here it says that the length and height of the wall are multiplied together, as well as that will be divided by the face area of each brick. So basically this is the true statement. So this is the false statement. Here this is the false statement. Okay, sorry for that. Okay, so this one is the true statement and this one is the false statement. So let's do up to this part first. So so here our we have to take this value first, or we have to look for this value, or this will be the condition. So here so what is the cell number? That is B11. So B11 is this number. This one is the B11 cell number. So here equal to, if then this cell is equal to double quotation is equal to S, then comma. So now it says that the length and height of the wall are multiplied together. So if B4 is equal to S, then we have to multiply the length and height of the wall. So these two cells, that means here we have first give the bracket, then this value multiply with this value, close the bracket, then divided by the face area of each brick. So there is no face area in this spreadsheet. So here we can see this is our face area, so we have to use the Vlookup to take the values from here. So here divided Vlookup, then for Vlookup we have to look for the value from this cell, or this will be our lookup value. So select this one, lookup value, then comma, then we have to give the table array. So to do so we have to open this file. So this will be our table array, and let's give comma after that one, comma. So our column index number is 1 2 3 4. Column index number will be 4 because we are going to take the value from this column. So that will be our column index number 4. Then give comma. After that, here we are going to use the exact match. Okay, so this is our lookup value we have given over here. Then close the bracket. After that give comma. Now we have to give the false statement. So to give the false statement over here, it says that twice as many bricks are needed for a double skin. That means in the false statement we have to multiply 2 with the result of this. That means here we have to multiply 2 with this value. So again 2 multiply first bracket this cell, multiply with this cell, then close the bracket, divided sign, Vlookup again, Vlookup. Our lookup value will be this one, then comma, table array. Let's open this file. So table array is this one, then give comma, our column index number is 4, then comma, and from here select this one and close the bracket. So this bracket is for the VLOOKUP closing bracket, this one, and we have to use another bracket because we did not close the if condition yet. So let's give another bracket over here. So okay, now we're going to close the if condition by giving the closing bracket over here. Okay, then minimize this one. So if you just close it and if you just give the bracket again, you can see this is the closing bracket. Okay, now press enter. It is giving you 0 because there is no value over here. So let's put some value over here. For an example, let's give something like 1000, and in here let's give something like 100. So here is here is the value, actually not approximate the value, here is the exact value, but this value is in the point value, but the bricks we will need will not be in the point value, it should be in the full form or the integer number. So we are going to remove the decimal places, but before that let's go to the question. So here again it says that for the both double and single screen walls, an extra 10% is always added as some bricks will be damaged. So here that means 10% will be added, that means 10% will be added with the total 100%. So that will be our 110%. So this 110%, now we need to calculate, or we need to convert it into integer value. So if we are going to convert it, so 110 divided by 100, that is 1.1. so this 1.1 will be multiplied with the result of this. Again it says that 50 bricks will be added or are added as some will need to be cut. So after that we need to add 50 with that result. So to do so, open that file again, select the cell again, then here give the multiply sign, then 1.1 and plus 50, then press enter. This is our final result, but we need to convert it into integer value. So here after equal, let's give here round up, here is round up value, and at the end of that give a comma and give 0, so that the result of that particular cell will be rounded up and it will be converted into integer value. Then close the bracket, press enter. Now you can see here it is now rounded up value. Okay, so our this part's work is done. Let's select from here to here, our this part's work is done. Okay, so save and print the spreadsheet showing the formula. Okay, so first we have to show the formula view. To do so, in the view tab, in the preview data, okay, in the formula tab. So in the formula tab, here you have to select show formula, then you can see here the formulas that you have given in that spreadsheet. So we don't need this much, so let's make it bigger, and always remember that you have to show the full formula like this. Do not just keep it like this, that won't give you any mark. So always show the full formula. Okay, so this is our full formula. Then it says that print it in the landscape orientation. So let's go over here, file, print. Now in here we have to select landscape, then it says that row and column heading are displayed. So row and column headings. So we have to enable the row and column headings. To do so, in here custom scaling, let's open the sheet. Here you can see row and column heading, so select it. Okay, here you can see the row and column heading, and then it says that the content of all cells are fully visible. To do so, from here you have to select fit the sheet on one page. So select it. So as you can see here, all the data is now fit in one page. So after that, just hit the print button over here, that your work will be printed. And before printing, please make sure that your name, serial number and candidate number is showing, as well as the file path. Okay, so let's go over here again. So our work after this one is done, so this one is also done. Now enter data to build a single skin wall with the brick code V. Okay, so let's close the show formula view, then rearrange the columns from here. Okay, so the brick code is V. Already I have given here V, and the length is 460 is the height. So let's give here 400 and 60 will be the height. Okay, so this is our result now. Then it says that print the spreadsheet showing the value. Make sure print in one screen or one single page. Contents of all cells are fully visible. Okay, to do so, again go to your print. So now it doesn't say that you need to show the column and row headings. So go over here again, sheet, then just uncheck this box, and okay, we don't need to show that. And it also doesn't say that whether you want to print it in landscape or portrait mode. So if it doesn't say anything, just keep it like that. Okay, so after that, just print it, then your work will be done. Okay, so this part is also done. Then change the model so that the wall is double skin and its height is 50. So we have to change the skin from here, D, so that it will show you the double, and the height will be 50. So this is our result now. Then it says that print the spreadsheet showing the values. Make sure print in one single page and content are fully visible, and serial number, candidate number and your name will be showing in that printed copy. To do so, again just go over here, file, print, and you don't need to change anything from here. Just then hit the print button. Then we have done this part. Okay, just highlight it. Save and print your evidence document. Okay, let's save it, and we have to print it. Make sure your serial number, candidate number on your evidence document. Let's see, print. So as you can see, our serial number, candidate number and our name are fully visible, and this is our evidence document. Okay, so let's go over here. Then our this part work is also done. Okay, so that's all for today, guys. So if you have any query or question, please let me know in the comment box, and please do subscribe the channel, and if the video is helpful for you, please like it, hit the like button. Okay guys, Allah Hafiz for today. Have a good day. Thank you.